TL squad. Let's watch it. This was released 1 day ago. This is why we beat Fnatic and not T1 at EWC.
Today, we would like to talk to you about a difficult topic.
The Esports World Cup is a big international esports event that is taking place in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is strategically investing into esports.
You will probably not hear any more coverage of this event from me.
We want to call out the human rights track record of Saudi Arabia.
Sports washing is a concept that was coined in 2015 used to divert attention away from human rights abuses in the country. In the present day, Saudi Arabia is being accused of using their investment into esports as a means of improving their international reputation and diverting the public's watchful eye.
We're a young team, we're still a new team, haven't even been together for a year yet, so any international competition we can get is really good for us. So like going into this EWC, like I already talked to Dodo about it, we're there for all the days, we're going to be scrimming as much as possible, but the focus I want us to get onto scrimming is the standard that we're setting for ourselves in scrims and stage games cannot be a North American standard. You know, don't get me wrong, we're going to EWC, we want to win games again.
I like this guy as a coach, by the way. I feel like Spawn, it's good.
Just like we did in MSI, but these international competition is just invaluable for the young guys, especially being able to work on, you know, the things that they need to get better at and be able to expose more flaws in our games and be able to take that away and continue to grow as a team is exactly what we're looking to do.
I'm very comfortable to go, but like, just worry about the flights.
I heard it's really hard, so I'm not too excited.
It's tough. Schedule is kind of hard. We have to fly 18 hours. And we at next day instant, like we have the media day and next day is third stage game. But still, we are professional gamer, so we have to be our best.
I think going into events like
this is a solid team. Bro, I don't know. There's something about Spawn. He gives like a good coach vibe. You know, like some coaches just have that vibe where they have like authority, but like he has compassion in a way where the players feel comfortable with him. And it seems like the team actually makes progress under him. And he has a good track record because he also was coaching TLA, and that roster wasn't supposed to be super good, and they did well. I'm pretty sure they won a championship in Academy as well. So he's like one at the last level that he coached at, and it just seems like he has a good structure in place towards improvement. And it seems like his teams don't forget about things, which is a huge part of coaching. I see this all the time, where in League of Legends there's this like phenomenon where as people learn one thing, they just forget everything else. So as a team, you'll work on one concept. You'll be like, okay, now we're just going to try to work on split pushing. You'll start working on split pushing, and then suddenly you forgot how to like team fight. You forget how to play 5v5 standard. You just forget everything else.
There's a potential for a lot of controversy. I think that what I will say is my players are really interested in the competitive nature of esport, and that's what we talk about a lot. So I think that going over there, they're going to look to just give their all at the tournament and look to pick up a great result for Team Liquid.
Wearing this jersey, I know that gay rights and women's rights have been non-existent or very limited in Riyadh, but we've been reassured from Team Liquid, like by Steve personally, that we will be okay wearing these jerseys. Regardless of whatever the community sentiment is around this tournament, we're going, so I think...
Players can't do anything about this. Coaches can't do anything about this. If your org says you're going to go, you're going to go, bro. Even if the org says you don't have to play, you have to play. You will go.
I'm going to try my best to win.
Okay, I don't understand that much about like the Saudi story or like LGBT, but I won't say, to me, like, human is human, you know? Like, it's same. It's not like no one different.
He said it?
Based.
Yeah. Why is not nice to me?
Left from Los Angeles, California about 2 days ago, and there are no direct flights from LA to Riyadh, so stopped
Where do you even go?
in Doha, which was approximately, I think, a 17-hour flight.
Where is that? I've never even heard of that.
You know, it was great to see that they had built a phenomenal kind of esports venue. I'd say best in class. Pretty impressive. Like, the MLBB center, the stage, the screen.
It's crazy what happens when you have money, guys. Like, it's crazy what money can buy you in this world. It's pretty insane.
In the graphics art, there's like a whole media room where the players can do interview and press.
Yeah, definitely. As soon as you get off the plane, like, you know, it's international competition, so that feeling starts to kick in, which is really good. I'm sure all the players have it as well. You know, we're looking to continue to build off what we started at MSI, which is making sure that we're a team that can be competitive internationally. And it's exciting that we get to play Fnatic again. So
I legitimately believe this from these guys, though. Like, it looks like they are improving towards that goal. That's nice to see, bro. It's nice to see. We haven't had that in so long.
all our attention is on that. You know, we've got our scouting to go over. We've got a media day today, which is cool. But we'll make sure that we're ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, this is our second day here. Yesterday we had our full day. We had media day.
There's going to be, I think, a lot of attention on the event. There's been some discussion online about our participation, you know, conflicting opinions. Some people saying like, you know, bravo, you know, big deal. Others, you know, saying that, hey, this is what change looks like and headed into the right direction and showing some representation where representation didn't exist before. You know, I think it's just great that we can be Team Liquid and be that here.
Fly Quest. Fly.
My team. Oh my god.
I mean, the statement is exactly what Steve and Victor have been saying, right? So the LGBT community is really important to Team Liquid, and that, you know, whether it's in the EWC, whether it's at MSI or at Worlds, we're not going to change what our values are. It really is just business to usual for us. Hasn't felt different at all. It's good. We're just going to go out there. We're going to play League of Legends. We're going to hopefully win a series, and we'll go from there.
Just with a few, like...
No, we're fine with the rules. I think the biggest concern right now is there's no white noise. Then the second thing is just the air conditioning being on our hands while we play as well.
Another team also raised the same issue.
Yeah.
So I'm raising it already to higher ups.
Okay, perfect.
So I can't promise anything.
Yeah, of course.
But we will see.
Game day, boys.
I got bananas.
Bananas? Yeah. Is that for impact?
Cheetos.
Nice, bro. I thought that there was going to be this like esports stand where like all the co-streamers would deny it. I remember I talked to Kadro. I'm like, yo, we denying this, like, we're denying this shit, right? We're going to stand with the people. Then I look online, every streamer is doing EWC, getting the fucking bag. I'm just sitting in piss once again, bro. It is what it is. I'm so retarded when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm just like, it sounds like a bad thing to do to co-stream this event. I should not do it because I am fortunate enough that I have like resources, so I don't need to do things that I don't agree with for money. But now it's just looking like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. If they have MSI in Saudi Arabia and it's being put on by like ESL and all this shit, then it's just fucking doomed, bro. I like, there's no way I can keep this career and then not do that stuff.
These go hard.
I think they're actually kind of nice.
Think I won't?
I don't think you won't.
The gaming tournament, why mix politics? Because it is actually like not a good thing that the government is getting directly involved with these types of things. Like, governments just shouldn't be involved in general. I've tried to like explain this. People just refuse to understand. If the United States, who also as a country has committed war crimes before, started putting on tournaments, the United States government started putting on tournaments, that would also be wrong. Like, the governments that are killing people around the world should not be putting on events directly. It's much different between a government doing something and an entity inside of a country doing something.
I don't think you won't.
What about China? Dude, I go through, yeah, dude, it's so funny to go through the same points every stream. It's fine, bro.
Oh, man.
I took like an hour nap before our scrims and I was like really, very sleepy.
I'm to call me Snorlax.
We had to remake because I died level 1, so I was like barely conscious still.
I think people are still very jet lagged, so I'm a little bit worried about the guy's condition, hoping the adrenaline kicks in soon. But obviously, we've prepared as well as we can for Fnatic. We're going on to a new patch, watching the T1 series at the moment. Draft seems a little bit all over the place, so, you know, we'll see what happens.
I hope I can wake up before the match. I'm going to try to wake up, get some energy drinks.
I actually think that Dodo is starting to pick on people. Like, this is actually in bullying territory now.
Okay. Bullying territory?
I personally don't have any stage match jitters. I haven't really talked to the other guys though about it. I always did a whole lot of prep versus Fnatic like we always do. They play a very similar way.
I think they're going to be coming out very, very strong probably because they want revenge. Hopefully they play better than they did last time.
I mean, going into yesterday's match against Fnatic, I was actually a little bit nervous.
I feel like Fnatic just doesn't have that level. I've never seen Fnatic this entire year show a level of like competent macro. I've seen like individual pop-offs. I've never seen the like consistent like beat down macro wise of a legitimately good team. I haven't seen it. It's like they can flip games, but you're just never going to win anything flipping games. You actually have to like elevate your baseline so that when you don't get these massive advantages, you have something to fall back upon.
And I'm not normally like a super nervous person. The reason is that a couple of our players' condition was just really, really bad.
All right, guys, get ready to play. Where is Young? Where's my 80 carry? Is it behind you? Yeah, camera. Behind camera? I was about to say, I don't want to play with Dodo. I know I threatened it before, but... We're about to play, right? And I don't want to lose to these guys, so let's go.
My name is Abdullah. Butcher.
And who's your favorite player?
Impact. Team Liquid Impact. Yeah, it's too cool. I was waiting for this moment in my entire life. Like,
that's a solid favorite player to have.
I was supporting Team Liquid from 2018, maybe. Let's go.
Hey, bro, what do you mean 2000? He meant 2015. He said like he meant that he was a fan of me and Piglet back in 2015. That's what he meant.
What?
Because English is not his first language, so he misspoke here. It's fine.
This pick already coming out from Team Liquid. Obviously, it is one of the APA champions.
Last time I watched APA play this matchup in a competitive game, he took mid lane turret at 9 minutes.
But my biggest worry right now is I don't see great tools for Team Liquid to actually shut down Iwdominate.
I think I would prefer to face T1 again. It's always nice just to face them and get the second rematch.
God willing, we take out Fnatic today and then we set up the rematch. I think a lot of people would be excited to see us play them again.
Here we go once again as the charm is going to come out, and that's a level 5 Alistair. June in a lot of trouble, lands the stun, but he finally hits level 6. Doesn't matter, he will go down as Jan is taking a bunch of damage, but Noah is alone in a 1v2. The flash comes in and the Seri picks up the double kill.
Let's go!
But Umpty here with his ult available should eventually get the stun, right? I mean, he's going to be rooted down and he just gets taken down.
Okay, my bad. What the f***, Umpty? He just straight up hit it. First 15 minutes of the game, we were a little bit jittery. Like, obviously, international events, we really want to win.
As the action never stops here. I'm sorry, you don't get to talk too much as they're getting on in. Onto the Zeri. They get the shutdown and even get Core JJ.
They're getting my top camp.
I got caught multiple times. I need to work on it.
How we played it, bad too. Like,
I don't even mind it though. Like, I don't even mind if people get caught, but they're like doing something. Like, I mean, when Core JJ is playing Recon, when you watch really good Recon players play, you watch On, you watch Delight play, you watch these types of guys missing, they're going to like walk into positions and rely on mobility to get out of situations that normally they wouldn't be able to seek out information in, right? And if you get caught doing that every now and then, but you're doing the right thing and you're gaining something for your team consistently and you're being this like annoying playing these champs, I think it's like the right type of thing. It doesn't really bother me that much. Like if there's an idea behind it and we're not just getting caught out for fun, like we're actually trying to gain information, we're trying to gain something for the team, it really doesn't bother me. It seems like now like a lot of these supports are getting better at it. Like Mickey is another example of somebody who does this well. Hilly, when he used to be not an inter, when he was less of an inter, he was doing it really well.
But the condition is not good.
A little bit disappointed about the preparing, like the stage settings.
I think it's not fair, in my opinion. Because Fnatic, especially like they take only 6 hour flight, it's 1 hour different. But we are time so different. We played 18 hour. It's kind of, you can say excuse, but to me it's still like you give only 2 days before stage game. At night time, you be here. Only you have, I think, 36 hours to play the game. That's kind of crazy.
And AP is going to be just so happy with this trade as maybe looking for a bit.
Herald is up. They cannot get
I'm
it.
going to WQE. Yeah. Take wave. Just take. Just take.
Now we can play for top side, guys.
Yeah, I think
Herald is
APA, but it does not matter as he will also collect a kill. As, Oscarin is just dead again. And again, it's Ziggs, it's Rumble, it's a Varus who's trying to side
I didn't feel like we were like worse than enemy team. I think as a team, like we played way better than Fnatic.
They get the kill, but they also lost their top.
Fnatic is just 5 solo queue players. It's like the same thing. Like, if you think about this, bro, the longest standing synergy in this entire game like consistent synergy is Humanoid Razork. And how like lifeless does that combo look, bro? Humanoid Razork has never been a fucking combo.
Turret. So it's just extra gold going in the pockets of Team Liquid.
For the rest of it, it really is just Team Liquid just trading up ever so slightly every single time we're seeing these two teams go head to head.
That's so f***ing cold. Oh, I cannot focus. So cold, man. Okay.
GG, guys.
Team Liquid looking for an extremely dominant first game win.
Going into game 2, I think that we had a really clear game plan of what we wanted to do. We got the bottom lane lead that we wanted, and the game was actually looking really promising.
That's brutal. The fact that June has missed both those hooks in a row give Team Liquid so much extra pressure in this lane.
They were already behind, but this just got things so much worse for the Fnatic bot lane. Oh, God.
But then we just made like 3 or 4 really bad mistakes in a row.
Now we got some plays on the top side core in a pretty rough spot. I really don't know what he was doing there, but maybe trying to get some...
Yeah, that is just int. That is not a recon death. That is just an int death.
It does backfire, and he will be taken down.
No way.
Well,
what?
Okay, that's just a shutdown from Noah over Yan. And I have no idea how that is even possible.
Oh, my barrier. God damn it, my bad.
But it did happen.
We just gave them way too many opportunities to come back in the game.
Oh! Wow. Holy.
Honestly, Valdez, this game feels as though it's been going for a lot longer than 27 minutes, right?
Trying to get this fight going again, and June is in a ton of trouble. He just
I thought this game was over, bro. I was kind of out at this point. I was like watching on my phone with Rachel. I thought this game was fucking over. I thought they threw it was going to game 3.
Goes down. Team Liquid. Look at them. They had a huge lead, kind of threw it away. Fnatic were playing well, and now they're back in the driver's seat.
It is only Razork left to try and defend Fnatic's life in this tournament. He needs to do a miracle play right now if they want to keep on their key.
I'm telling you guys, like, this is literally how we win the game.
Took them quite a while in game number 2, but it will be the 2-0 victory to take the series up against Fnatic and win and move on here in the EWC.
Let's go!
Hey Dom, Closer says end gamer time, game time at end of match 2. Do you think he might be betting? What? I think he's just trying to end the game.
I think we'll watch these games back, but like, I just kind of want to talk about like in general what's happening. So our condition isn't good.
We took the win, but still, I was not happy to how we played it.
To be honest, our team play was good. I would say individual was bad.
I'm more happy that we come back from the draw than mad that we made the mistake. Everyone will make mistake, but knowing that we have our ability to come back even though you make mistake will make you play more aggressive and then more creative going forward.
I agree with you. We should probably lose this game based on pick ban, but that's my fault. But how you guys played the game was actually very, very impressive.
I was happy that the guys did a good job of delaying, just generating picks, controlling the areas of the map that we needed to control until we got the items we needed, and then we closed it out pretty cleanly.
Hi everyone, Ginny here, joined with APA from Team Liquid. Before we start this interview, we have a little ceremony that I would like to take part of, and that is by receiving the key from Fnatic.
Fnatic right here.
Another international win. Another EU dream crushed.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. I am your big fan.
I mean, kind of crazy. When I see the crowd and like many people looking at us, like I was thinking, wow, actually,
Nice for the fans over there at
people
least.
care of us.
See my mom just texted me.
Thank you.
Walking outside at the events at the IWC, the thing was really cool. Like there was
I have
looks
to
like a
move
festival,
money
looks
from
like
my
a
PayPal to my Chase, or my mortgage payment is gonna bounce.
Like a party.
Okay, thank you, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, so next we play T1, it is going to be the MSI rematch. Obviously, we really want it, like, super bad. I think that we're looking for that opportunity to punch through our ceiling. And I think taking down, defending world champion and a fantastic team in T1 will give us the confidence to be able to do that.
I think it's impossible, in my opinion, but we still need to try that to really be better condition than enemy if possible. I mean, no, I have to find out tomorrow up to when I wake up. I will jet lag still, then it's GG. If not, okay, for now we can win, guys.
I'm standing there, and I'm gonna wait for you.
Okay, Kaiser. Jan, do you care about Kaiser?
I mean, we know it's going to be a tough series. Obviously, we'll get prepared as possible, and it would be very nice
pay
if
my
we got the win.
mortgage.
I just don't think about the winning first. I just want a revenge first.
But I think there's a definite chance we can beat T1. Hopefully, this is time.
Head? Heads will be T1, and tails will be Team Liquid. Heads. So T1 needs to pick sides in 5 minutes, please.
You lost again.
What is his accent, bro? I can't place it. Somebody tell me. I feel like I should know, but I can't place it.
Same thing. Yeah, I wanted to choose heads.
There's like very generic questions like, do you think you can win? I hope so.
20 minutes, in 20 minutes.
I think there's a definitely part we are better than T1. I will try to emphasize what we are good at.
What's your guys' prediction today? What do you guys think is gonna happen?
Hey Dom, your mom sounds like a great human. You said mum, so you're British, so she's not interested. Also, can your dad fight? My parents have been divorced for about 20 years, so you don't have to fight anyone.
We hope it's a sweep up there.
2-0. 2-0 for Liquid.
I feel like both teams play bad than MSI.
Faker just showed up and ran it down, and we just pretended like it didn't happen. Crazy.
Let's go, Liquid! Let's go, Faker! Let's go, Liquid! Let's go, Faker!
Even though I was wearing the headset, I could feel the fan sound.
They were trying to be more louder than T1. Like, they were doing the stage there too. So they were contesting, competing. So I was really happy to hear.
Game 1 of our first semi-final between T1 and TL starts now. Does pick up the turret aggro. They need to try and get this kill. As Guma goes down low, there's the flashes. Zenith Blade doesn't work. Core comes in. That is still first blood going over to Gumayushi, but can he keep himself alive? Zeus has to back, does have teleport here. Carrier definitely gonna go.
This game was so impressive, bro. This game from TL was so impressive. Like, when was the last time you saw a North American team, like, take a lead early and then cleanly transfer it into a game win from like the beginning of the game until a game win against one of the best teams in the world? It's like never happening, bro. It's never happening recently.
Down. A huge win here for TL. Ultimately, great flash. Yes! Core JJ able to get his way out as Carrier.
Like, they did it by like, they continually made plays. They were aggressive in the game. It was like so fucking nice to watch.
To try and get something started. Look at this. There are so many minions here. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's just another one for TL. Gumayushi looking for an opportunity here.
And the thing is, they're not even like crutching on what you'd think the team would need to crutch on. Like, sure, APA is playing Ziggs, but this is a game where like the 80 mids were banned. When he played 80 mids, he was fine in this tournament. And then like Impact is playing Jax versus Zeus on Jace. I mean, obviously there's 2v1s and stuff in this game, but that's like not a situation where you'd normally be confident in a team that is playing these types of champions. But Impact is just the GOAT, bro. I don't know.
Hey, he finds that the quickness was on, and Jan's gonna take him down. Inner turret is gonna be a prize as well, as Faker was on the inner turret, but Impact is there to get rid of him. Outer turret and Dragon, and 2 kills here for Team Liquid. They are on a tear. Let's go! Ooh, this is dangerous. They're a little bit split. Still the 4 stack of T1. 4 versus 3 if T1 do decide to pull the trigger. As he over here, upside Mega Inferno Bomb going to help out, and Impact just puts down. I mean, TL, they have every single card, and they have elected for the Elder. I'll start that one up as it spawns. They have positional advantage, banana brush control, but Umpty just walks on in.
They got it. It's fine. B. Okay, play, bro. Calm down. It's only one game.
Yeah, it's only one game.
They're like, Core's like, hey, bro, like, come on. I beat, like, this shit. This is the shit to me, bro. I 3-0'd that motherfucker Faker in a world finals. Do you think I give a fuck about winning one game in EWC? You think I give a fuck? Like, shut the fuck up and focus on game number 2. Based.
Too excited. Like,
you're getting too excited. This is kind of cringe, bro. You guys are never gonna fucking win worlds with this type of enthusiasm after one game.
Team Liquid, they'll wipe T1 off the map and they'll be taking game 1 right now.
When there are many tier fans, we like.
Core really said that? Yeah, he must have said that. I think that's probably what they cut off, but I think it's fair to imply it based on what he said.
Let's go, Liquid! Let's go, Liquid!
Good shot. Anyone need some chocolate? Like 30 seconds and just do some deep breaths.
We tried like 5 or 6 times to end that game in game 1, and we kept failing, and it ended up going down to like an outer flip, and obviously we still ended up winning the game. We played the fight really well.
Game 1, honestly,
who was that, bro?
Incredible from Humpty. He was so aggressive. I loved how malleable we were on the map. We were just everywhere. The lane swap at the beginning was like kind of cool, but the fact that we were able to like answer the dive bot side, I think Humpty could have been there a little faster, but overall, I was just really happy with how like wacky the game was, but how comfortable the team felt.
Game number 2, do or die, but doesn't see that Ona's moving on in. His top lane in a whole host of trouble. There's first blood going.
Bro, if Umpty got his stun here, and if Umpty smited this, by the way, if he smited Krugs here, his experience is not high enough, but if he smited Krugs here and Owner didn't get the heal from Krugs, he would kill Owner here, I think.
Over to Zeus is the top.
Look, like, imagine if Owner doesn't get this heal. Imagine if he didn't get that heal, he was dead.
Is going to
and
be
then Umpty would be 6, probably, because he would get experience from Krugs and he'd get solo experience from the kill, and then he could maybe turn on to Zeus.
Here by Ona. Humpty wants to get a little bit of extra damage, but he doesn't have the spells.
Like maybe he could blow Zeus's flash if he hits 6 there and ults him.
A double kill for Zeus. Jan needs to be so careful. Ona here towards the top side as well. Everyone on TL is in so much trouble. That was a decent dodge there as Jan not going to walk in to the Glacial Fissure. True Shot Barrage looking to be traded as APA moves towards.
Yeah, they got fisted this game, bro.
The bottom side, Jan is so low, and APA, he's just going to explode.
TL between, as we like to say in the LCK, between a rock and a hard place. You're going to have to defend your base, but you got to stop this Baron. You can't do both.
Carrier going to go down first. There is the passive being procced, but look at this.
Hey, Impact, I'm moving.
Oh,
Descent.
Wow, he can't hit the...
Yeah. We have to fight here too, no? Yeah. At least.
Oh, GG. Yeah.
GG.
That is going to be the second Nexus of the series going down, but it's 1 apiece after game number 2.
Do you think LCS can actually do something in the upcoming years with how things have been improving? I mean, it's just like, I think in the West, it's really like you have to find like a good match of players. You kind of got to find like lightning in a bottle, so to speak. So I think in something like this, it's like TL can do stuff. I'm not convinced that like the other teams in the region are necessarily going to get better from this. It's like the same thing in EU, right? Like G2 is really good. None of the other teams seem to be able to get better from playing against G2 all the time. So it's more like I think this TL team can do something, but future teams, not sure.
GG.
You got to find the vibes. You kind of just have to find like a good match of players and pray that they do something.
Know in your heart of hearts, Jake, you know exactly what to do. You gotta figure this this quandary out.
To be honest, game 2 we kind of got shit on everywhere. I mean, game 1 we won, so who cares?
So guys, just chill out. Right? I'm telling you how we played the game.
They just have a tremendous amount of experience over us. Generally, whenever you face good teams, whether it's on matches or scrims, you can always learn a decent amount.
Okay, my name is Diego. I'm a TL fan. I've followed TL ever since there was Piglet, Double Lift and Core JJ.
Wait, Piglet, Double Lift, Core JJ. What do you mean IWillDominate? Hey, what do you mean Piglet, Double Lift, Core JJ? You mean IWillDominate and Piglet and Phoenix and Quas. IWillDominate and Quas is what you meant. You motherfucker. What?
Salman Core JJ, I love that duel, by the way. I did not expect that this would happen even inside Arabia.
You love what? Nah, bro, this guy.
Well, when it came, I was so happy to see Team Liquid on the roster list. And, I said, you know what? I have to be here, have to support my team. I'm so happy with the team right now. The team comp is amazing. Draft, we won that. In-game, dominated. We're so much better. Let's go!
And then can you get this guy off the camera? Can you get this fraud off the camera? This fraudulent viewer off the camera?
Liquid!
No, I don't. I want to play Rebels League 5. Rebels League Diego. Rebels League Shinzo. That's what I want to play. I'll just do it.
It has been spoken.
Sir Gang.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Are we ready for a game 3 on stage for the first semifinal?
finals. Both of these teams, one last chance to stay in the tournament.
One final game. Zeus in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, Umpty's already rotated up. There's the Bramble Smash as he flashes away, and that is first blood clean dive from TL.
Oh, they may just go for it again.
Yeah, round 2. That's going to be Core JJ taking out the turret this time. And Zeus straight out of the Death Chamber and straight back in. And the juggle is beautiful.
The game was getting closer, but at the same time, we were having huge lead.
We'll be able to get it down there as okay. There's a grand entrance. Owner going to be the target as cease and desist comes in, but I don't think they're listening to him.
I'm teleporting. I got
All right.
He does have on the hunt running, but APA's diving in. He finds the buster shot, sends the Siva packing, and that's a double kill for the Zeri. TL back on top.
Great ultimate there from Umpty, and also the setup from Core JJ forces the flash out of Carrier.
If we lose this game, T1 is just better. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but this game's unlosable. I just be like hitting you right now.
No, he said the game was unlosable. No, oh, it hurts.
Tristana is getting mad value in this game out. TL just out macroing T1 with this draft once again.
But when we have a huge lead, like we have a hard time closing out.
Let's see. Oh, actually still in that fog of war. It's Umpty that's going to go for the face check. And he can, because he is a big tanky.
You motherfucker, Umpty, why? Why did you do this, bro? Why? Why did you do this, man? It was so one until you did this shit.
He's flashing. There are 4 members of T1 up here, Umpty. I don't know whether this is really what you wanted.
Oh, what the f is that, Umpty?
Okay, same reaction. Same reaction.
Focus again. Okay.
Because I need to flash. Tally flash.
Everybody calm down. Yeah, we're not losing it. Okay.
There was definitely things that T1 was like way better than us, and that decided the game.
Both of the tanky members from TL were eviscerated, and now T1 have so much momentum. They do get the teleport, so TL already a bit up in this particular situation. Are they going to...
And then why are we flipping Baron, bro? We're flipping Baron for no reason. You know this is exactly what T1 wants, bro. T1 wants to just out-clutch you. You legitimately, in this series, TL had better setups than T1. They just needed to not let T1 clutch things out. Honestly, that is a lot of how T1 wins games. If you watch a lot of T1, they aren't this like extremely polished macro genius team. They're the team that will start Baron randomly. They'll just get a bunch of flips and they'll just outplay you in these really clutch situations. They just have the fucking aura in this type of shit. They've got the main character syndrome, or not main character syndrome. They have the main character energy, I should say. Oh, it was so tragic.
To flip it though is the question. A cease and desist, and he manages to take the Baron and flashes out and says thanks for the leash.
Yeah, this was really rough call here for TL with no real vision control. I think they just said, I think we get away with it. Against T1, you usually don't.
I did not account for the fact that we were going to give them Baron for free and int 3 times in a row.
This is still a vibe.
Me neither, bro. And then Umpty did this, bro. Umpty was such a Korean citizen in this game. He was a crazy Korean citizen.
Composition. Yeah, Umpty could once again be in trouble. Seismic Shove almost pushes him back over the wall, and there's no response because the wall cuts off the rest of TL. Umpty, we've seen this before.
Me.
This is the moment when the North American fans start to see the dream slip away because you were so ahead. You had such control over the map. You're not out of it by any means.
Steve is going through it. Steve is going through, bro. Steve has had to deal with this shit for so long. Every one of his teams has been like a throw team. Even in 2015, we were a throw team. We were this same as, bro, he's had to deal with this for so long. Please give him a break and let him win something. Not just like a domestic title. He's beyond that, bro. Just give him like a semifinals at Worlds or something.
That failed Baron.
Okay. Final flash. Double 2 seconds.
Hello here.
Not great.
Final flash. Final flash. No.
Yeah. They're low too, guys. If you don't die.
Oh, it's not going to be his day though today, as T1 will move to the finals here at EWC, and they will keep their key alive. Unfortunately for TL, they're going to have to watch theirs bend.
Should have won. That was super win.
What do you do as a coach, bro? What do you do as a coach here? They literally just choked it in the game. Like, I don't know what to do as a coach here.
Well, same thing as
must be so awful to watch for staff. It must be so horrible to be the head coach of this team. To like be the head coach in this moment of this team. It must be such a horrible feeling.
Yeah, same thing.
I wanted to show that we can actually be the top team and be the champion. And at that we were very close. And it sucks that we lost.
Feel like I would say that emotion-wise, it feels like depression, disappointed, angry.
It feels like to lose this series specifically because we should have won if we were better, but it should just be more like motivation going into the rest of LCS and then going into Worlds.
I'm just saying this is not where we lost again.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to be directly for it.
I mean, we're about to like just watch the whole sequence.
Like it's very similar to the MSI match where I think we were running them around the map. And then just under pressure mistakes, we get less information or we take in less information and then we make like slightly bad mistakes and then T1 plays really, really well because they're really good players.
I don't understand these two sequences of the game.
Yeah, I will move to.
Like, if you go back to before this fight happened, this game is f***ing unlosable. Like if you want my honest opinion about the game, like I genuinely don't know how to lose this game.
Yeah, we should.
100%.
The fuck? Yeah, I don't personally blame Monty. Like, I know he probably feels really
I do. I personally blame him, yes. I mean, he's his teammate. I'm not his teammate, so I'll just personally blame him for this game. He really just ran down the entire game. It is what it is.
About it. Like, I know he does, actually. At the end of the day, it was still, like, a team thing.
Really. It was kind of just all his fault. Like we can be honest on the outside. Like in the team, you have to be like, we win as a team, we lose as a team. On the outside, no, bro, that's 100% on you. You ran it down the entire fucking game. Like you ran it down 4 times in a fucking row. It is on you, brother. If you did this shit in my solo queue game, I would flame you. Like this is just how it goes.
I think the important thing to take away from this event is that if you guys have leads and nerves start, just find a way to calm your nerves and end the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Regardless of what the outcome of today is, the goal is to still win LCS and go back to Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my only fear about a tournament like this is that it actually will make us worse by like driving us apart, right? So it's okay. We made some mistakes. We f***ed up. We lost again.
Damn, look at Impact with Faker and that's so legendary, bro. Look at them. Look at them.
Driving us apart, right?
Nah, that's legendary, bro. These guys 11 years ago were winning Worlds together. And look at them, bro. Still all at the top of their game. I'll just, you know, it's a wholesome moment. I'm just not going to. At the top of their game, allegedly.
So it's okay. We made some mistakes. We f***ed up. We lost a game that we probably should have won. But that doesn't change the fact that we need to go back and just shit on North America now.
Yeah, I know we should empty for the Lee Sin game. I personally don't like it. I watched Lee Sin, the MSI one.
Yeah.
Well, you can ask him to himself, but he's like having a nightmare sometimes still thinking about it.
Yeah, it's really like, and I'm not joking. I have a dream yesterday too about the Lee Sin MSI team.
I just what I can do is just don't care.
Nice. He's having flashbacks. He's just mentally scarred and he's gonna have like a flashback PTSD at Worlds. Perfect. Excellent. I'm really hopeful.
And prove it next time. That's all.
I think his game plans in the first like 15 minutes of the game is like genuinely the best in the world of any other jungler. There probably is.
The thing that is most important, I think, is we need to keep just as many of them together as long as we can to build the experience. Because like actual experience in big moments like this, just counts for so much. That's why T1's so good, because they just actually, any like 50-50 game, they just are favored to win because they just have that, you know. Yeah.
So true, bro. Dude, Spawn is so based. I like all of his takes have been so good. Like the thing that I like is it's just realistic. It just is what it is, you know? I hate when coaches are too much in their own head about how people are going to perceive the like information that they're giving out, that they refuse to actually give out the information they believe in.
Championship experience that no other team has.
Yeah. We're still in the middle of LCS split, you know? We're like, we've only played 3 weeks in our regular season. Like we haven't even played half the split so far.
T1 has macro I mean, like, sure, they have good macro compared to the rest of the world, but their macro is like nothing special. Like T1 macro is what I would say would be like the weakest part of their game. I think their biggest strengths are like having people that really understand laning phases top and bot. So like they're really good with counter picks top and bot. They're good at applying pressure. They're good at coming back in games by being clutch. They have good individual mechanics, good hands. They understand how to like win a team fight from even ground. But in terms of like their overall macro, it's down there on their list of strengths.
Just want to meet T1 again, and then I want to finish this story ending with a win.
Yeah,
oh my god, bro! Oh my god! If TL beats T1 at Worlds, like it's gonna be fucking crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to turn off the cam. If T1 loses to TL at Worlds, oh man, it's gonna be fucking crazy.
You, as the fans, hope that we're coming this close and just missing because of small things, not because of like massive things that are not overcomable.
Like
we can
it would be
genuinely
too much, bro.
A great team coming into this Worlds and going back into LCS.
One, two, three, let's win!
All right, I liked it. Good video.